seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep. Pretend though you don't have to.
Oh my god.
'Cause I got you like you got me when the earth.
Hi guys, welcome back to Petrol TV and welcome back to a brand new video. So today Zoe and James have very kindly brought down their lovely R33 Nissan Skyline. So as always, let's cut into some cinematics of the car and then we're going to go out for a quick drive. So I'll see you in a sec.
It's when the bombs scream until our last breath, every heartbeat.
Okay guys, so we're out in the R33 Skyline now. Thank you to both of you for bringing your car down. We'll start with like the visual stuff. You've done quite a lot to this car, so do you want to like start with some of the bits you've done?
2018 we started making a wide arch body kit and took a very long time, 2018 till now.
Yeah.
We had many failed attempts and last year, 2019, we finally had it finished mid-19. Went to a car show in Belgium and realised how bad it was and decided to change it again over quarantine.
Okay.
So it's had a full fresh redone on the body kit.
Yeah.
It sits better, it looks better, it bolts up nicely, and yeah, hoping to make a few copies of it so we can actually sell them on or keep them when we break them.
Yeah.
Obviously it's wide as 6'8" wide, covered wheels.
Very wide.
And obviously it's one-off made. It's not the sort of thing you can buy. It's had to be made for the car.
Yeah.
And it's took a very, very long time.
Did you make the spoiler yourself, or was it?
Now the spoiler we bought, just the spoiler, but we made the mounts, made all the height of it, adjusted where we wanted to. So we did it all ourselves. And so yeah, we had to make it fit.
Yeah.
And it's obviously a very, very wide wing, like the spoiler is 2 meters wide. So you have to be careful when you're driving around, you don't catch anybody or hit anybody.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately very big.
And guys, I don't know how well it's going to come out on video, but in person it's so different to how you see this car in pictures or in videos. The thing is huge, absolutely massive. And suspension is on airlift.
Yep, 3P air suspension, custom airbags from a company called Royal Automotive, hence the slapstick on the back window.
Yeah.
He was very kind enough to be on the end of the phone to help us when we installed it. We did it ourselves. He supplies the kits that go onto coilovers, so you just basically take your springs off, screw on the airbags.
Difficult to do?
Nope.
No?
It was that easy. Zoe actually did the shock absorbers for me with the airbags. She built them, and then we had it done within over a weekend easily.
Nice.
Friday to Saturday, and that was it. And Sunday we were out testing it. Very easy, not as expensive as you think if you can get your hands dirty.
Yeah.
So it's made such a difference. We couldn't go to many places because the car was too low, and now we can actually just push a button and go wherever we want.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice. It's got a peace of mind. We don't damage anything anymore. Expensive, but one of the well worth it things we bought.
And this is what I like, guys. This car is like built exactly how they both want it. It's their taste, and yeah, this is what I enjoy the most. Instead of just buying things that are off the shelf and stuff like that, they've really tried hard to make things work, and you know, it's just really nice to see.
A lot of them don't have sunroofs, but
okay, so it's quite rare to have sunroof.
Sunroof models apparently rare, but to have one working is even more rarer. So that was quarantine time as well. So quarantine time well spent doing lots of work, full respray.
Yeah, respray you did yourself as well.
Yeah, did that.
You both did it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, did that work.
I've sanded it down many times because James couldn't do it properly the first time.
But it got there eventually.
Yeah.
It's looking a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
I mean, I did see it before, but not close up, so I can't really tell. But
The paintwork
it does
was
look
like
really nice.
braille.
Okay.
Like, you could tell it was bad. It needed redoing.
yeah.
It was really bad. So
Considering you've done it yourself, it looks really good. You've done it really good.
couldn't afford someone else to do it, unfortunately.
Yeah,
We did have
well,
people give us prices, but they we just can't afford it. It's everything's
50,000, right?
minimum £3,000.
Yeah, so
That's not including doing the body work, which I did at the same time.
So that's not including all the, all the
That was
prep.
just literally
Just spraying
painting.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody thinks that if you own a Skyline, you have lots of money. It ain't true. You
Yeah.
don't have. Not everybody has lots of money.
Yeah.
I mean, we're very fortunate where we live, and you know we do spend a lot of money on the car, but I'm lucky I can do most of the work myself.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice to be able to do a lot of the work yourself. Saves so much money.
So engine-wise, what's going on with the engine? Have you done anything to that?
So the engine we rebuilt twice.
Okay.
First time we built it, I blew it up at Castle Combe Racing.
Right. So what happened then?
Oil starved it.
Right,
I was driving
okay,
too
yeah.
fast, 2 corners, and then it just destroyed the engine. So we rebuilt that again.
Yeah.
So this is the same engine rebuilt the second time round.
Yeah.
Got a Link ECU, been remapped by a company called Bell's Automotive. It's currently running 384 brake horsepower, and it's all right. You know, you always want more power, but
So you want to go a bit more?
we're going to go definitely more. We just need to save some money first.
Okay.
I'm getting married next year, so wedding
Right.
comes first, then the car.
Yeah.
I've
Okay.
already spent a lot of money before wedding.
He was
So-
allowed air suspension first to make
Yeah.
the car practical,
Okay.
and then his wedding, and then
So-
it's back to car.
So get married, then chase more power, but it's more than comfortable, it's more than fun. You can thrash it, you can cruise around it, it makes no difference. It's easy to drive,
Yeah.
it's comfortable.
It's going to be a brilliant bit of your video that you need to cut out, just cyclist bum.
Yeah. Wow. Well, expecting that. There's a lot of noise and drama when
Yeah,
it gets into the high revs.
it'll be a lot better when it's got more power. But it's also got quite smooth, obviously depending on how smooth the road is.
Yeah. I mean, like, if you live in the UK, we know we have a load of potholes, so
Yeah.
it's not always smooth.
Hence why suspension's up, because it's definitely not going flat.
So, on airbags, like, what's it like around twisty roads? Is it any worse than...
No different. Because the coilovers, the original coilovers, they're all adjustable.
Okay.
So they have their own stiffness settings.
Because a lot of people seem to think that you lose a bit of,
Handling,
handling because of
Oh.
airbags, but
it depends how much air you've got in. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, the less air you have, the softer the ride.
it's fine.
But obviously, I'd run it at a sensible height, so it does seem fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't obviously race it anymore, so I can't give you an honest opinion, but
So you use it more as a show car now? I mean, it's got the power still, but
it's more for show now. I'm too old to be driving an Arctic. So it's
and it has got loads of like underglow neons. So I'm going to insert like an overlay now of what the car looks like with all the lights going on. That looks pretty cool.
the neons, obviously. I have a battery in the boot, so I don't flatten the car battery.
Yeah.
There's a lot of LEDs, and I've learned the hard way. If you leave them on for a couple of hours, you
That's
ain't
it.
starting your car. So if you're going to have a lot of LEDs, make sure you've got a spare battery.
Okay.
So it's definitely well thought for.
Yeah.
But what else have we done to it? We've got pops and bangs.
Yeah, so you've got all these switches down here. Again, I've done a little overlay of that. So what have we got here? So you've got your LEDs.
LEDs. We've got high boost, low
Boost.
boost. So if it's raining, I can turn the boost down a bit.
Yeah.
And then the last switch is for pops and bangs, which chooses when it wants to work, but when I've got it turned off, it pops and bangs like a Focus ST.
Okay, yeah.
So full on yobbo mode, but it also does destroy the fuel when it's on pops and
Yeah,
bangs
yeah.
mode. You can watch the gauge go down. So just turn them off most of the time.
See, I love things like this, like even the fact that you've just written on it yourself.
Yeah.
I like that.
Try and remember all 3 switches after not driving for a long time is very, very difficult. And you drive around with the lights on, you're thinking, what's everybody looking at me for?
Yeah.
You got your lights on.
Everyone stares at it as well.
Yeah, very, very disapprove on the spoiler. They don't like it. Or it's too much noise. Oh well, they get used to it.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about all the work. It's finally paying off. It's not everybody's taste, but
No, yeah, of course it's not going to be everyone's taste, but it's what you like, and that's what that matters.
I'll change my mind probably next year again. But for the time being, this will do. This will
I
do.
did just death glare you at the back of your head.
Yeah.
You're going to change it again.
I know. Wedding first, darling, and then I'll change it.
Then you can change it, that's fine.
Have you got any like future ideas that you've got in your mind that you fancy doing?
I'm still thinking about the spoiler. I don't know if it's too high.
Okay.
That's only minor.
Yeah.
The wheels are going to get changed. They're going to be refurbed and change colour. So I haven't quite decided what colour they're going to go. Or
Any ideas?
Keep saying bright green.
Green? Yeah, green.
neon green, yeah. But then I think about having the lips polished, so they're nice chrome lips, and then neon green in the middle.
Yeah, that would look cool.
Or gloss black, and then just have neon green vinyl over it, so I can change the colour whenever I want.
Yeah.
It's that. I'll have a new exhaust made, because this one's, we made the exhaust ourselves, so it's not exactly performance, but it looks good, which is what matters.
Yeah, it does.
So we're gonna.
I actually forgot to mention that, guys. It does actually have side exit exhaust, which I've got covered by the overlay, so you can see that.
So we'll get that replaced and made by professional.
Yeah.
Apart from that, it'll just be bigger turbo, wind up the turbo, and then see how much power we can make before we break something else.
Wow. Just makes you smile, doesn't it?
That old man gave you a very disapproving look.
Wow. Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Car I bought 6 years ago now. I paid £2,800 for it.
Really?
Yep, and it looked
I
like
guess they've probably gained a bit of money now, haven't they?
They have, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a Skyline that cheap.
it looked like a Halford's Ricer special.
Right, okay.
I'll send some pictures over that later, but it looked.
Yeah, if you've got any pictures of what it looked like before, I'll post them up what it looked like before, so you can compare and see what they've done.
It looked awful. It had no interior, it had bucket seats, it had harness, it had real bad Fast and Furious style graphics.
Oh no.
Which when I took them off, it actually took the paint off.
Nice.
So my first initial couple of months of owning it was spent having resprays. And then, like I said, I've been lucky, a lot of the work I do myself, like engine work, it was about £2,000 per engine build, just for parts.
Yeah.
And then obviously labour wise, I didn't have any.
That's so cool, like, it's wicked that you've got the looks for it at like the show, so you can just sit there and look pretty, but it's got the power to back it up as well.
It's got some power.
Yeah, it's, like, I think that's wicked, mate.
Most modern like M3s and Audis and that will wipe the floor with it, but it is 25 years old. It's old, but it'll get there.
Yeah.
Like I say, money wise though, it can be expensive. It stands just shy above £15,000 with everything I've done to it.
Okay, yeah. That's good.
Obviously the air suspension was £2,000.
Yeah.
Obviously fit ourselves, saved a lot of money.
Definitely.
And then it was, obviously wheels were nearly £1,400 from America.
Yeah.
Obviously tyres aren't that expensive. I'm not really a tyre snob.
Are the wheels quite rare? Because I've never ever seen a set of these.
These are American Jeep Cherokee 4x4 off-road wheels.
Oh right.
So they're not actually for Nissan, they are for the Jeep Cherokee, and they're for off-road.
Right, okay.
So that's why they're so big, because they're designed for obviously going in the mud.
Yeah.
So it's different. I've gone a different path with the wheels,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
that's what it's all about, being different. He's noticed, there you go, look, see, there you go. You're on camera.
I've got a train horn, by the way. It's labour of love. a lot of stress sometimes, a lot of, I don't know, I think getting married is probably a lot easier than this car.
But it brings you a lot of happiness though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it got us together, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's got a lovely story to it as well. They met through this car, so...
Yeah, I was having breakfast, it was parked outside the cafe. Zoe was going to work. She liked the car, didn't realise what I looked like, didn't care. And when the chance came up to have a picture of the car, then she found out it was me.
So I was actually going to be a promo model for one of the local car clubs, and James had posted a photo, like, yeah, the promo is going to have photos with this, that's great. And I messaged and was like, oh my god, I've seen this around, like, what's it running, what have you done to it? Because even back 5 years ago, it didn't look like a standard Skyline. He thought I was just being an idiot. It took a while, but I mean, our first date was actually picking up the
Car parts.
old wheels on this.
Yeah, first day picking up wheels for it.
He picked me up in the work company van, and I thought I was going to die because we drove to the middle of nowhere.
Romsey.
Yeah.
Okay.
To pick up some wheels. It was fabulous.
Our first date, getting into a random man's van,
Oh god.
driving to somewhere that you've never been before to pick up some wheels on a farm in
Yeah.
Wow,
Romsey.
what a first date.
And I've never
Yeah.
left since.
No, she hasn't. So she, yeah.
And even then, most of like my cars that I've had now have to be bigger cars to fit James's car parts in. I need like a little sticker, Skyline parts delivery service.
Yeah, you should. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up the video here. Thank you so much for bringing the Skyline down.
You're welcome.
I honestly think this has been the favourite car I've ever been in, and I'm not just saying that. This car is just so special, and the stories it's got with it, yeah, it's something else. So yeah, if you could all go give Zoe and James a follow on Instagram, it'll pop up around here somewhere. I'd really appreciate that. If you could smash the like button, it really helps the videos out. And if you are new to the Petrol family, please hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you all on the next one.
Bye.